Today we're going to talk about logging into Forethought for the first time and creating your individual planner. So the first thing you're going to do is go ahead and click on Forethought. And this first screen is just going to kind of give you an idea of what you're actually going to be doing to set this planner up. You're going to go ahead and create a schedule, and then you're going to add courses to that schedule. So all you do here at this screen is just click the Next button. So here it's asking you to give your schedule a title. So I'm suggesting that you use your last name at least, the grade level you teach, and then at least one subject that's tied to the subjects or the grade levels that you teach. Then you're going to click Next. Okay, so here you are adding entries, right? So you're going to add an entry for every subject that you teach during the day. So you're going to go ahead and click the word Add an Entry. Always, 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 for the very first time, go with a course with learning standards. Don't worry about these other two just yet. We'll get back to those in a little bit. We'll go to Next. I'm going to go ahead and click on Elementary just to show you what it looks like. So every time you click on a folder, it's just going to pop that up. So I'm going to go to 3rd grade, and then I'm going to pick the subject. And I said that it was ELA, so I'm going to pick ELA grade 3, and then I'm going to go ahead and click Next. So now that's my entry title. I'm okay with that, so I'm going to go ahead and click Next. So maybe I teach grade 3, but I also teach grade 4. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing. I'm going to stick with a course with learning standards. Now I'm going to go ahead and click on the 4th grade, and this time I'm going to do English Language Arts grade 4 and click Next. And now that'll show up as my entry title. I'm going to click Next again, and then now I have these 2 entries. So let's go on. Let's go to Next. Okay, so right now this is saying that I teach 3rd grade ELA. But remember, I said that I taught more than one grade. So for my middle school and my high school teachers, you really want to pay attention to this. You're going to want to go ahead and add a schedule. This one, let's go ahead and call it ESSIG 4th grade ELA. And the reason that we separated is because you're going to be adding different TEKs, process standards, all of that stuff to your new schedule. So, okay, I just want to stop at this menu just for a minute to show you a few options here. I told you guys that a course with learning standards is probably going to be the standard that you're going to use almost all the time, but you do have 2 other options. One is a course that mirrors another in my schedule, which is literally, it's just going to take the schedule that you already have and make it again. So if you had, in my example, 3rd grade ELA, I would have 3rd grade ELA twice in my schedule. The other thing is you can do a special entry, and this is if you were actually going to build your full schedule into Eduphoria Forethought and you wanted to add things like lunch or tutorials. So letting people know that at specific days or every day, you know, your lunch time's at the same time, and maybe you do tutorials 2 or 3 times a day. And then you can just kind of put that into your schedule so then people know when you're available and when you're not available. So I'm going to do a course with learning standards again. I'm going to go to Next. And then this time I'm going to pick my 4th grade. I'm going to go to Next. I'm going to hit Next one more time. And then there's that entry. I'm okay with that. If I needed to get rid of it, I could click on the course itself and then go to Remove Entry. Let's go to Next. There are my 2 schedules. I'm okay with both of these. If I wanted to get rid of them, the same thing. Click on it and go to Remove. If I wanted to edit it, it'll allow me to edit the title of that schedule. But I'm okay with both of these, so I'm going to click No here. Okay, it says you're done, so we're going to go to the bottom right, and we're going to go to Begin Using Forethought. Okay, so now that we're in Forethought, just a couple of little logistical issues. Here we have our calendar. So if I wanted to look at a specific date on this calendar to see what I'm doing for that day, so for October 31st, for instance, I'll click on it, and it'll bring me to that day and show me whatever plans I had. I can also use these arrows to forward the months, or use these big arrows to forward the years, and then also push the years and the months backwards. So you have those options as well. The other thing I wanted to point out is on the side here, you have this thing that says called My Lesson Plans. And right now, it says My Lesson Planner. Once we get to the group planner option, you'll see something that looks like this. And the way that you distinguish it is the one that's your lesson plan and for your individual course will say My Lesson Planner, and it'll be orange. The one that you work with other people on, so it's a document that you can collaborate on, will be a little darker color, like a dark gray. Okay, that's about it for the basics of getting started working in Forethought. We'll see you in the next video.